shipped my bed.
Hey, what's up? Thinking about you. XOXOXO. Want to snuggle, ... JK. Hit me back. You getting these texts? ? We should hang later. I miss you. Holla at your boy. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you at home? Where are you? What are you doing? OMG. You are making me mad. Are you with your ex? You better text me back. I'm waiting outside your house.
Relentless, aggressive texting is like sending an angry robot to deliver your message. When does the robot become dangerous? Let us know at that'snotcool.com.
That'snotcool.com.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
This episode of First Cup is brought to you by Wishing Stars Native Creations, Fine Art Today, and Marshall Woodworking. Check out these companies and many more by going to the Friends page at tinyurl.com/Gunther's House or tinyurl.com/GuntherMobile.
Log of the Starship Enterprise, stardate 5943.7.
Captain Kirk, this is Lieutenant Uhura. Mr. Spock is ready to patch in. Go ahead, Mr. Spock.
I'm on the surface of the destroyed barbarian planet now, Captain.
Destroyed? What do you see, Mr. Spock?
The surviving inhabitants are in a dreadful condition. It seems they can't control their limbs, and their minds are dull and useless. Fascinating. They seem to be in a state identical to that curious 20th century Earth disease called hard drug abuse. I suspect it has destroyed all meaningful life on this wretched planet.
A tragic find, Mr. Spock.
As a Vulcan, I'd find the need for hard drugs to be totally illogical.
But as a half-human Spock, surely you can appreciate the suffering that hard drug abuse causes. We can only hope that other civilizations will not make the same mistake.
Welcome back to Studio 4 on this Tuesday morning. It is the 19th day of November 2013. And before I continue on with the program, I remember some of the things I wanted to bring up on the show just a little bit ago. Coming up this Sunday at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, I'll have a couple of hours of Thanksgiving-related old-time radio shows like Jack Benny and Burns and Allen. That's coming up this Sunday, starting at 6 o'clock at Central Standard Time on the Gunther's House of Friends podcasting network. I'll have a show again tomorrow morning, hopefully again at 9 o'clock, and again Thursday. Thursday, there will be no show this week. However, I will have a program on Friday, starting at 11:30, and then I'll have a show on Monday of next week, the what would that be, the 25th? Yeah, 25th, and then let's see, Tuesday no show, and then my Thanksgiving show possibly airing on Wednesday. I think I'll have that on Wednesday. Depends on my work schedule, okay? Still a little bit screwy in that regard, but that's the tentative plan for right now, okay? And then back to my normal schedule, I hope, the first week of December. Wow. December's just less than 2 weeks away from now. Hard to believe, isn't it? That this year is nearly done. Which means I need to get to work on my Christmas shopping, and more importantly, getting to work, start putting together my New Year's Eve program. But that won't take very long. All right, now. With that being said, what do you say we take a look at things you need to know, things that are trending for this Tuesday. And without further delay, here we go.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
And here are things you need to know for this Tuesday. First of all, new on DVD today. New movies out on DVD and TV shows includes We're the Millers. I'd kind of like to see that. Normally, I would not be a big fan of it, but I like Jennifer Aniston. I like looking at Jennifer Aniston. But anyway, that's coming out on DVD today and streaming video. Let's see what else we have for you. The To-Do List, Paranoia, Planes, Two Guns, The World's End, Star Trek The Next Generation Season 5, I believe that's on Blu-ray, and Touched by an Angel, 9th and final season. Okay, that's coming up on DVD today. In news, attack this morning in Italy, an 80-year-old grandmother has been arrested for selling cocaine and meth. Police grabbed her after she returned from visiting the mayor of Toronto. I made that part up. A milkshake with bling that cost $500. Only in Hollywood, right? Yeah, it's a new chic cocktail bar called the Powder Room, and it's advertising its $500 milkshake. Although the recipe has yet to be refined, this milkshake will contain edible gold leaf, the finest Belgian chocolates, and a $190 Swarovski Nirvana mountain ring, mixed in with an assortment of liquors. The ring can be taken home after consuming the drink. Well, I certainly hope so. And is perfect for a bachelorette party or other special occasion. You know, I also have a $500 guarantee on here. As a matter of fact, I even have a $1 million guarantee. $1 million, I'll do anything you say or want. Short of anything illegal and immoral, of course. And finally, It's a Wonderful Life sequel is in the works. My friend Chris Mayer, you know, the owner and the operator of Wishing Stars Native Creations, we were talking about It's a Wonderful Life a few days ago and how much we detest the movie. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the sentiment of the film, but when you have seen it several times, it loses its luster. And I admit, I heard a soundbite of the girl at the end of the movie say, "When a bell rings, an angel gets its wings." I heard that on a news clip last night. It's like, oh, I understand what you mean now, Chris. I had forgotten how annoying that shrill voice is. Well, now this movie is coming out with a sequel. They're coming out, and as a matter of fact, the little girl at the end of that ad, she's now 76, and she's going to be in this sequel, and she's going to be an angel. Oh, of course, you've got to have a cameo appearance of some sort. Well, someone's making a sequel to Frank Capra's iconic 1946 movie, It's a Wonderful Life, which starred Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed. The sequel, it's titled It's a Wonderful Life, The Rest of the Story, should be in theaters for the 2015 holiday season. It's going to take you 2 years to make this piece of crap? Sorry, I'm just not... Oh, I get it, because it'll be on the 70th anniversary. Duh. Or in time for the 70th anniversary of the film. But It's a Wonderful Life, The Rest of the Story. Sounds like a Paul Harvey segment, doesn't it? Well, that's what's on Things You Need to Know for this Tuesday. It's time now for news, and speaking of news, I have created a brand new intro for today's news cart. It's an alternate because the woman that you're going to hear at the beginning of this cart is, of course, NBC's Ann Curry, who you'll learn more about later on in the program today. So be listening. That's the little thing I like to call the teaser. But now, without further delay, here's Ann Curry with the news.
Good morning, everybody. In the news this morning, good morning.
And in news headlines this morning, Toronto mayor stripped of most powers. Toronto's embattled mayor Rob Ford was stripped of most of his power last night when the city council voted to remove his authority. The council's actions were as a result of Ford refusing to step down from his position, even after admitting publicly earlier that he smoked crack cocaine. After the council's vote, Ford said, quote, "If you think American-style politics is nasty, you guys have just attacked Kuwait, and you will never see something, mark my words, my friends. This is going to be an outright war in the next election, and I'm going to do everything in my power to beat you guys," unquote. Side note, will somebody please knock this son of a bitch on the floor? I don't like this bastard. I don't like him one bit. You know, most public officials I have some respect for, even if I don't agree with their stance or their policies. This guy has got some serious problems. And I guess I'm just as guilty because he's enraging my attitude. But damn, will somebody please get this guy under control? Dozens hospitalized after a carbon monoxide leak at Utah school. At least 23 students were hospitalized, and hundreds of staff and students evacuated when carbon monoxide was discovered at an elementary school in Utah. 911 received a call yesterday about a gas smell at the school, and minutes later received more calls that students were becoming dizzy. An exhaust pipe somehow disconnected from the school's water heater, causing the carbon monoxide leak. And as I pointed out earlier in the broadcast, George-Zimmerman was arrested again after allegedly pointing a gun at his girlfriend. George-Zimmerman, who was acquitted in the murder of 17-year-old Trayvon-Martin earlier this year, was in trouble again yesterday. Police responded to a disturbance call at his girlfriend's home and ended up arresting Zimmerman. He has been charged with felony aggravated assault, misdemeanor battery, and misdemeanor criminal mischief. His girlfriend, Samantha Shebe, I guess that's how you pronounce her name, alleges that Zimmerman pointed a shotgun at her during a verbal argument. And that, my friends, are the latest in news headlines. I'll have more news for you in a few minutes, courtesy of the CBS World News Desk, right here on this very podcast, a little program I like to call First Cup. Now, let's take a look at that nationwide weather forecast as we roll the intro.
Winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather dick.
And a reminder, you can always get the weather forecast 24/7 by downloading by going to my website, tinyurl.com/Gunther's House or /Gunther Mobile, and click on the weather link, and then I'll take you directly to the Weather Channel's 24/7 weather page. And take a look at the weather forecast for today. A stormy west and new east cold coming. That sounds like Yoda talk, doesn't it? Anyway, starting off in the west, storminess dominates parts of the region into the upcoming weekend. Rain and mountain snow continue in the northwest and northern Rockies into tomorrow. Additional snowfall of up to half a foot in the northwest mountains and 6 to 16 inches in the northern Rockies through tomorrow. Another half inch to an inch of rain is possible in western Washington, West Oregon, and North California today and tomorrow. Tomorrow the storm will begin to slide southward, and that will last into the weekend. Excuse me. Rain and mountain snow increases from central and southern California to Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico for tomorrow through Friday. The storm is expected to stall in the southwest, prolonging the rain and mountain snow into the weekend. Here in the Midwest, well, it'll be a quiet day and dry across the region. Cool with highs in the 40s and lower 50s extend from North Dakota to the Ohio Valley. Milder temperatures with highs in the 50s and lower 60s from South Dakota to Kansas and Missouri. Showers return to the mid-Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, and Great Lakes ahead of the next cold front for tomorrow and Thursday. No severe weather is expected with this cold front. However, temperatures are going to take another tumble behind that front. Highs will be only in the 20s from Nebraska northeast to Minnesota on Thursday. Colder air changes rain over to ice and snow to west Nebraska and west Kansas.